Hello everyone, I'm Sheriff Wayne Ivey and you're watching Brevard County Justice. Now, before we jump into this week's cases, I want to talk about a success story from the very first episode of Brevard County Justice we ran, where we showed you that a 74-year-old victim, female victim out of our South Precinct had been targeted by credit card thieves, actually stole her purse or debit card. We showed you the pictures of them in one of our local retail stores, and we asked for your help in solving it. Boy, did you jump right on board and help us solve it. The very next day, we got a crime line tip telling us that Rebecca Blackburn was the female that had been identified in the photograph from the ATM withdrawals. From that, our team took it. Agent Randy Truitt and Agent Samantha Grimes did a great job, interviewed her, and were able to also identify the male subject, Joseph Carlucci. Got them both arrested, both out of the Brevard County Jail, right where they belong. Think about it. They targeted a 74-year-old female. You'd be next on their list if they weren't sent to the Brevard County Jail. So great job by our citizens. Also great job by Randy Truitt and Samantha Grimes for working that case and keeping up with it. All right, let's head down to our South Precinct, where Agent Jason West is also asking for our help in solving a school burglary. Now, this case actually happened in May of last year, May of 2019, happened at the Royal Palm Charter School. Our team hasn't been able to identify the suspect. We have some other evidence, but we're asking for your help in identifying the suspect. In this case at the Royal Palm Charter School, around 8:54 at night, a white male gained entry into the classroom, climbed in through a window, went in, looked around a little bit, found a laptop computer, and eventually left. Came back several hours later, went in through the same window, and then went through the school and found more laptops and other merchandise, which they also stole. Now, what we know about the subject that you see up on our Brevard County Justice Board is it's a white male. He has dark hair. He's kind of heavy set, and we're asking for your help in identifying this subject. Somebody knows who he is. In fact, somebody has the laptops he stole. Guarantee you he was stealing it to sell, so somebody has that equipment. We need to get that back, and our team is working this as best they can. Again, our agent is Agent Jason West. You can reach Jason at 321-253-6683, or you can send us a tip through Crime Line at 1-800-423-TIPS. Send us an email at brevardcountyjustice@bcso.us, or just send us a message on our Facebook page. In the case that we just talked about, where we solved out of the South Precinct from last week, we actually got crime line tips, and we also got information on our Facebook page. So take advantage of both of those, and please help us solve this case. All right, let's check in on our fugitive unit. You know, I like to always make sure the team is doing their job out there putting bad people in jail. That's what we pay them to do, and that's what they do so well. So we're going to check on them. This past week, they grabbed a lot of different subjects. I'm going to show you 3 of them. One of them is Kente Jenkins. You see up on our Brevard County Justice Board, Cocoa area. Kente was arrested for sexual battery, victim over 12 years old but under 18, and Kente went to the Brevard County Jail with no bond, which is exactly where Kente belongs. They also arrested Adam Statz out of the Port St. John area. Adam had a KPS reference, driving while license suspended, fleeing and eluding law enforcement, had a bond of $6,000, and then they also grabbed Gregory Lager out of the Melbourne area. Gregory had violation of community control for 2 counts of escape, violation of community control, possession of heroin and cocaine, another charge for violation of community control, reference dealing in stolen property. I'll be honest with you, Greg's got more charges than my wife's credit card, stolen property, credit card fraud, identity theft, obviously no bond, so Greg's sitting out at the Brevard County Jail. Great job by our fugitive unit. If you're a fugitive, you know they are coming. The wolves are at the door, so you make sure that you go do the right thing, go turn yourself in, because if not, they are not shy about kicking your door in, cuffing you and stuffing you and taking you out to the Brevard County Jail. All right, let's head over to our East Precinct, where Agent James Simon is asking our citizens to help solve a business burglary that occurred at the pharmacy. The pharmacy is located at 110 South Courtney Parkway in Merritt Island. Now, in this case, it happened on March 25th of this year, around 10:10 at night. It's a business burglary, obviously, where the suspect dropped down through the ceiling of the store, went over and targeted, got about $1,400 out of the cash register, as well as 20 Silver Eagle dollar coins with a value of $2,000. Suspect also took a firearm. Now, our team's been able to recover the firearm, but we still are looking for the suspect. You see the individual, pretty good photograph up on our Brevard County Justice Board right there. So somebody knows who this individual is. They know this person needs to go to jail, and actually they want to help us get this person in jail. So we're asking you to get a hold of Agent James Simon with our East Precinct. He's in our General Crimes Unit. You can reach him at 321-454-6640. Or again, you can go to Crime Line 1-800-423-TIPS, Brevard County Justice at bcso.us, or just send us a message on our Facebook page. You can also send us a message on our Brevard County Sheriff's Office app, smartphone app. That's available as well. You can send us a tip. You can actually send us photographs and everything else. So please take advantage of that free app that we have for our citizens to use. All right, one last case that I want to profile for you in tonight's show, and that's out of our Canaveral Precinct. In our Canaveral Precinct, Agent Alex Negron is asking for help in identifying the owner of some potentially stolen property. And this one's a little bit unique. What we have is we have the property, but we don't know who the victim is. And so if you look up on the board, you'll see quite a few items, camera, photography equipment, that type of stuff that was found in a great citizen shed. They found it, made sure that they contacted us. They believe that the person that left it in the shed is a friend of their daughter's, but they have no idea. Our team doesn't know where the equipment came from. Obviously, it's stolen. We'd like to return it to its rightful owner and also put the person that stole it in jail. So if you know who the owner of this equipment is, or if you are the owner of the equipment, please get a hold of us by calling our calling Crime Line 1-800-423-TIPS. Send us an email at brevardcountyjustice at bcso.us. Send us a Facebook message, or you can contact Agent Negron out of our Canaveral Precinct. All right, we're going to close out tonight's show. As I've always said before, Brevard County Justice is the best form of justice possible. We make sure that bad people go to jail, and we make sure we protect our citizens here in Brevard County. We do it all by working together as a community, and that's why it's called Brevard County Justice. See you next week.